Hi, my name is Caitlin. I have been practicing Wicca since I was 13 years old. I've been using tarot for about 5 years now. So some of the basic tenets of tarot: we keep our cards in a black bag like this. They can have decoration, but mine is just plain. It's to try and keep any negative energies from mingling with the positive energy of your card. And as Wiccans, or just any tarot practitioner, we come to the cards when we have any questions about our life and the way it's going. And it's sort of our way with communicating with the universe. The universe will sort of use the cards as a way to tell us, hey, this is what will happen if you take this path, or we think this is the path you should take, or there's something going on in your life right now that you're not aware of and you need to sort of know that. And that last part comes in when you're shuffling your cards, you're thinking about your question, but if the universe sees fit to tell you that something's going on or you need to be aware of something, it will sort of knock the cards out of your hand. You'll be shuffling and they'll just fall, and you just interpret that, however you can, usually in the manner of your question, but sometimes it has nothing to do with what you're actually talking about. So you just sort of have to figure out what the universe wants you to know. Okay, that's all the shuffling I'm going to do. So I usually use the Celtic Cross layout. It's a really big layout. It has 10 cards. So I'm not actually going to use that one this time. What I'm going to do instead is called the Hierophants layout. And it basically just goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So keep the focus on that. So 1 is going to be the factors that are working in your favor. 2 is going to be the factors that are working against you. 3 is going to be advice to make the most of the factors that are working in your favor. 4 is the advice to overcome the forces working against you. And then 5 is the tipping point that can make the situation move in your direction. So let's see what the Hierophant's Lucky Horseshoe spread has to tell us. Now, my question was, should I go to teach in South Korea February 2019? February-March 2019. All right. Those are our cards. First, we are going to start here. That is the 6 of Pentacles, and it's about the factors that are working in my favor. Now, the 6 of Pentacles is all about being generous and giving and sharing wealth, things like that. So what I'm taking for the 6 of Pentacles is I'm sort of it's saying that I'm a nice person and I like sharing, wealth, but I think it's talking like a wealth of knowledge, since I want to be an English teacher. So that's what I'm taking from that. Judgment is exactly what it sounds like. It's judgment, and that's the factors that are working against me. And I believe that's talking about how all of my family, even my extended family, really doesn't want me to do this, and they let me know that pretty much whenever they can. So I think that's what that one's talking about. The 10 of Swords is all about recovery and regeneration, things like that. So I think it's trying to tell me that my giving nature and being nice and it taking me to South Korea is going to be a way for me to sort of get over the problems that I have faced here. Obviously there will be more problems in South Korea because there's going to be problems anywhere. But I think this is just a way to get over the bad things in my past. And I'm not going to get into those, but I think that's what that's trying to say. The world is, one of the meanings is about travel. And I believe it's telling me as of how to, advice to use factors that are working against me. I believe it's saying maybe you need to actually get away from your family so their judgment won't really weigh on you. I think that's what that's trying to say. Finally, we have the Knight of Wands in the position that is the tipping point for me going either way. I actually believe this has already happened. Up until this past weekend, I was very set on going to South Korea in the fall of 2018. However, I discovered that I wouldn't have my diploma in time, like in my hand in time to do that. So I was like, okay, well I can go in February. And I actually learned that the best jobs are available in February. So that's what I believe that was about. Alright, so overall what I get from this is that I'm going to be a good candidate to go, and maybe I need to go to get away from the bothersome, troubling judgment of my family. Alright, good job!